Well, the date was April 27th, 2012, when I marked a lesson for life in my Bible, those three letters, LFL, in my margin. And it took me back to a season when I remembered that our three kids had returned to Jesus after 7 years of running. Things were good. I was happy in my work, and God was providing for us in ways that we hadn't even asked for. And that's when I read Deuteronomy 8:11. Listen to this. But that is the time to be careful. Beware that in your plenty you do not forget the Lord your God and disobey his commands, regulations, and decrees that I'm giving you today. In your plenty, don't forget God. Wow, I had experienced an intimate journey with God in the seasons when things were not good. So what about now, when I was losing my need for God? Well, I read further into the chapter, and it became clear to me that what it looks like to forget God. In verse 14 to 18, it says, do not become proud at that time and forget the Lord your God who rescued you from slavery in the land of Egypt. Do not forget that he led you through the great and terrifying wilderness with its poisonous snakes and scorpions, where it was so hot and dry. He gave you water from the rock. He fed you with manna in the wilderness, a food unknown to your ancestors. He did this to humble you and test you for your own good. He did all this so you would never say to yourself, I have achieved this with my own strength and energy. Remember the Lord your God. He is the one who gives you power to be successful. Wow. This truth is so critical. Don't get proud. Don't forget that it was God that brought you to this good place. Don't forget that it was God who rescued you or rescued your kids. Never say that I've achieved this. It's not that God doesn't want us to celebrate our achievements. He just doesn't want us to take credit for it and to lose sight that we didn't get there on our own. This has helped me to be truly grateful for the good seasons and to keep a humble attitude when things come my way. What about you? Do you forget God when things are good? You know, the verse says, if you do, you will find yourself not doing things God's way, but rather you will think your own way is better. And what is lost? Well, it's intimacy, dependence, and friendship with God. Don't forget God when things are good. That's a lesson for life.